Roll the cord. We know the truth now. Peace to the gods and goddesses of Tamari. Peace to nature's chosen people on nature's chosen land. I love you and I'm in love with you. Put the coin in the chat. We must put the coin in the chat. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Share the live. Texas Panhandle. Roll the coin. Marcus Smith, what's up? Seattle in the building. Shout out to Seattle, man. Shout out to Bellevue. I was in Bellevue when I was in Seattle, Elijah. I was out there in Bellevue, man. Mounds everywhere. Roll the coin. Mounds everywhere. Let me share the live. Now, a lot of people been asking me about these movies, bro. A lot of these movies are symbolism from ancient culture that come from different things that they made up mythology off of ancient culture. So I'm going to start throwing some movie information in there to just kind of show you what they be talking about and show you what how they be trying to make a movie off of an ancient, teaching. Roll the coin. Texas in the building. Man, I'm Building Man. Say, what up? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the live on TikTok and subscribe to the YouTube. Don't miss the YouTube. Roll the coin. August the 26th. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. My bad. August the 16th. Meet me at Ottawa Mounds in Georgia, North Atlanta. Ottawa Mounds on the 16th. I'm going to be there. Y'all be out there. Meet me out there, man. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. You can show up at 2. That's cool. But I'm going to be there at 1 o'clock smoking on the mounds. Roll the coin. Ottawa Mounds, August 16th. We know the truth now. Meet me out there. I'm gonna be sitting on top of the mound smoking cigars when you pull up. Roll the coin. We gotta put boots on the ground, get some footage of our people unifying, and we're gonna make this bigger and bigger and bigger. We might go to Louisiana next time, Alabama, Moundville, Poverty Point. We finna start pulling up. Roll the coin. We finna start pulling up. It's pull up time. Yeah, I'm going to do a live out there. I'm going to drop a live out there. You already know I'm going to do the live with the people right behind me. Roll the coin. You know what's going on. Roll the coin. Now, I'm telling y'all some funny stuff about these movies. When you start learning about the stars, and the star alignment and the constellations and the names of the stars, you start to peep out. Detroit, what up? You start to peep out that these movies have names that go with stars, and then the people in the movie be depiction of some type of mythology with stars, right? Then they put the symbolism in the movie, and it just blows your mind if you know what you're looking at. You like, these people just putting this shit right in the movies. Our ancient culture turned into mythology and demons and devils and angels, and they do this stuff, right? Let me give y'all an example. Let me give you the first example. Beetle Juice. Beetle Juice? This shit funny right here. I'm just gonna run through him right quick, because this is crazy. Beetle Juice. Now, when I was reading the star book, they called a certain star Betelgeuse. or Betelgeuse or something like roll the chord. When I was going through the star books, reading about the stars and what they done, right. Beetlejuice was a star, a name from a star in Europe, right? Beetlejuice comes from Betelgeuse, fire. You see him in front of the star, right? See that? Betelgeuse, Beetlejuice. Roll the corn. Clever wordplay in the name Beetlejuice comes from the star Betelgeuse, which has 4 accepted pronunciations in English. This is how they play with the words. This is magic. This is evil wordplay from evil people creating deities out of stars. Then they come to America and make movies about the shit, acting like it's some type of just funny little goofy ass movie. But these people know what they be doing. Roll the corn. Now, Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse? I might have to shrink that receipt. Hold on. Roll the corn. This is what they do, y'all. They take our star alignment for the harvest and they put it right in your face. Right? Let me shrink this down. In your face. Right? Let me shrink this down. Now, give me a 2. Give me a 2. I told y'all, what they do is, let me explain this. Our harvest alignment of stars, from Sirius all the way to the Pleiades, right? I told y'all that the Unk Cross is Sirius, Orion, Regal, Betelgeuse, Pleiades, Hyades, and the horns of Taurus. That's the Unk Cross. Every star in that alignment became some type of deity to other cultures, right? Betelgeuse is Beetlejuice. Roll the corn. Look. Sirius, Orion's belt, Betelgeuse, Regal. This is the Sun Temple, Aldebaran, and the Pleiades. This is it on the ground, right? Mirroring this. This is how the ancient culture did it. But every star in this alignment became some type of deity. Now, Betelgeuse is in the southern hemisphere. That is under the horizon, right? So automatically a star under the horizon becomes some type of demon or some type of evil or some type of devil or something like that. This is where mythology comes in at, with a star under the southern horizon is some type of evil deity, right? Demons, ghosts, things of that nature, right? Let's keep going. That's why you got Beetlejuice looking like a damn demon, because he coming after Betelgeuse. He comes from Betelgeuse. They couldn't say Betelgeuse, they used the old words Beetlejuice, right? Let's keep going. Stuff is funny, y'all. Betelgeuse, right? Hold on, let me go back. Roll the corn. Betelgeuse is visible in the southern hemisphere. So when you see a star which became a deity in the southern hemisphere, he's always evil. He's always some type of ghost or some type of goblin or some type of evil entity coming from the south. And then mythology make you say his name 3 times and then he appears. Candyman. Betelgeuse. See what I'm saying? 3 little pigs. It's always in the number 3. It's always in the number 3 now. Don't forget that. You say these stars that become deities 3 times, they appear some type of, if it's in the southern hemisphere, you summoning evil or devils. That's what they taught. Right? Because in the movie, you say Beetlejuice 3 times, he appears. Am I lying? Roll the coin. So Betelgeuse is in the southern hemisphere, located in Orion, but anything in the southern hemisphere is evil for hunter-gatherer teachings. But that shit is made up, it's not real. Roll the coin. They do this to play word salad and scare the people, right? They want to scare you with this shit. You can't scare us with this shit because he ain't nothing but a star. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. He's not a typical ghost or demon. He's a freelance bioexorcist, right? Underworld due to the past is a human who harbored a demon and died under the unusual circumstances, right? In the netherworld, that is Beetlejuice depicted as a twisted reflection of the living world. So they're talking about the physical and the spiritual world, right? The physical and the spiritual world, just like the ancient teachings. Physical and spiritual. Right? Betelgeuse. Beetlejuice. Let's keep going. Beetlejuice is a unique entity. He died while possessed by a demon. Right? Created a situation where his soul is both demonic and human. This is where they put out his shit at. Right? But they talking about a star the whole time. His connection to the living world is maintained through his name, which must be repeated 3 times to summon him. This is mythology. This is hunter-gatherer teachings in Europe. Right? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Now, the character is named after the star Betelgeuse, a red supergiant of the constellation Orion. Right? His ability to manipulate reality and his chaotic personality. I'm going to show y'all why they call him chaotic. Right? Demonic nature. Southern hemisphere. That's all they're talking about. Let's keep going. He is a ghost who specializes in removing living beings from the homes of the dead. Now, this is interesting, right? This is interesting because in the movie, he is putting out human beings out of a house sitting on top of a mound. Let me say that again. In the movie, he is kicking out YT people in a house sitting on top of a mound. Right? So it's like reverse psychology. It's showing you that the people are evil. The spirit is kicking the people out of the damn house, not the devil. It's kicking the people out. The people are bringing the evil, and y'all are living on top of ancient cultures, and they want y'all off of their land. So some type of bioexorcist is needed through the star alignment to kick humans off of ancient land. That's crazy, right? But that's the way it really supposed to go. That's the way it really supposed to go. Somebody got to get their ass off our shit, right? But they playing a mind game with this type of movie. That's crazy, right? Funny as hell. The ability to scare the people away from ancient spots. Getting rid of living people. Get y'all there from occupying their former homes. You see that? Let's keep going. I'm finna get a little deeper. Y'all stick with me. Stick with me. The exterior of the mainland, Maitland Det's house, prominent through the movie, was a facade built on a hill. The house was built on a hill in East Corinth, Vermont. East Corinth, Vermont. I told y'all Corinth come from corn, right? Therefore, the iconic house was situated on a mound for the exterior shots of the movie. That's crazy. Y'all shot the shit right on top of a house, on top of a mound. Because y'all know what y'all be doing with the symbolism for these movies. Let's keep going. A former Masonic lodge turned into Miss Shannon's School of Girls. They shot some of the movie up in here. An old Masonic lodge. You see it? That's crazy, right? East Corinth, Masonic lodge, shot Beetlejuice right in there. Look. East Corinth, sitting on a mound. They go to house. East Corinth, Vermont. Filming location for Beetlejuice. Now, these hunter-gatherers will map out the mounds, and then they will put a movie right on top of a mound that represents Betelgeuse and put the shit right in the movie, doing all type of spells and rituals and bullshit, then give it right to the kids. Y'all see what these people do? These people really be on this shit. They really be on it, right? Let's keep going. Now, Corinth, Corinthian order of architecture, known for its ornate columns, sometimes incorporated elements of leaves and Native American tobacco and corn cobs in some later example, connecting it to agricultural themes, including corn. That's where Corinthian columns come from, an agricultural theme on a building with corn cobs and tobacco in America. Them buildings with them Corinthian columns in America were already here because they come from an agriculture theme of corn and tobacco. Indigenous crops to America. Let's keep going. Now, when I traced all this stuff back, they're talking about cornucopia, depicted as a horn overflowing with fruits and grains, symbolizes abundance and prosperity. Right? Ancient Greece was associated with the deities like Demeter, goddess of the harvest, god of riches, right? Horn of abundance. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. This is what they say now. Now watch this. The word cornucopia comes from Latin words which means cornu and copy, abundance. They lying right here, people. They lying. Why the fuck do we want an abundance of horns? Why would we want an abundance of horns? Would that make any sense? Y'all want an abundance of corn. Stop lying with all your fake ass history. Abundance of horns. Now, abundance of corn sound way better because y'all trying to eat over there. It is a symbol associated with Thanksgiving in modern times. See that? Talking about some horns. Stop it. Let's keep going. So let's go over there to Greece where the cornucopia is from. Greece. And all this Betelgeuse shit and mounds and all of that. Greece, rich history of tumuli, which is mounds, ancient burial mounds, right? Now here go the bullshit. Watch this. Virginia, the great tumulus, They saying some type of war. Bronze Age mounds. I told y'all the Minions built mounds around the world in the Bronze Age. They try to give it to some type of war, people. You see it? A group of burial mounds. They will try to put it just like they do over here. Watch this. A large burial mound believed to be the royal burial complex of the Macedonian kings. The Costa tomb, right? Largest ancient tomb that's ever discovered in Greece. Tombs with these people in there. Tyrians and Mycenae, right? They lying. These people history are trying to put some people that look like them information on the mounds. Same way they do over here, right? You put Abraham Lincoln in a big ass mound. Y'all put all these goddamn soldiers and fake ass wars all on top of the mounds. Y'all do that shit all over the world. This is y'all culture. See, once we learn their culture, all they do is take our old shit, say they built it, make up King Arthur, say King Arthur lived there, and King Arthur ain't never fucking existed. These people are making up fairy tales about our ancient culture, Atlantean culture, taking knowledge and crops and mounds to the area, and they put a fake ass war right on top of it. See it? Fake wars. That's how they do. Let's keep going. Look. Inhuman bodies of the Pleiadians who fell during death of some battle in this mound. The Pleiadians in this mound. Let me get a receipt. Let me get a receipt. Let me get a receipt. Roll the call. The Pleiadians in this mound. Let me get a receipt. Let me get a receipt. Let me get a receipt. Roll the call. Now, give me a two. 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 Y'all hear me? These are the Platalians, whatever the fuck. Roll the call, I don't know. This is some Greek history. These are the people that they say is in the mounds. Look, they go to the mound. Here they go. Pleiadians in the mounds after a battle with the Athenians, right? Here they go. Hell no. These hunter-gatherers ain't in that damn mound. See, y'all want to take y'all history and mix it with the ancient history and act like y'all been there on the land forever, bro. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with the mound, you damn fake-ass Greek, fake Greek Romans. See how they do this shit? Same way they take the buildings, people. Same way they take the buildings. You say your people are there, and then you act like you got something to do with this shit. You wasn't ever there. Not when this got built. You wasn't there. Stop it. Roll the call. Stop it. Inhabitants of ancient Greek city, right? Fighting against the Persians. Y'all did not build this mound. Stop. That's what we got to start realizing. They take our shit, y'all, and they do it some other type of way. Make it look like it's theirs. Now look at this. Roll the cord. Now watch this. Watch this right here. This is crazy. Watch this. Now, Betelgeuse or Beetle Juice is linked to chaos, right? It's linked to chaos. Hold on, it's linked to chaos and something else. Let me see. I might have left their receipt out. It's linked to chaos and something else. I left the receipt out, but chaos is one of them. Duality and chaos, Beetlejuice, right? Duality and chaos. This is what they say about Beetlejuice. Now let's go look at the stars. The Betelgeuse star, chaos, unpredictable behavior. Betelgeuse is known as the erratic and unpredictable behavior, including the great dimming event caused by surface mass ejection. So the Betelgeuse star is chaotic, right? Now duality, here you go. Betelgeuse, variable brightness, fluctuating between brighter and dimmer periods, could be seen as a form of duality. So what they say about Beetlejuice is he has duality and chaos. They're talking right about the star, people. They're talking right about the star with some type of evil entity. This is how they come with this old YT witchcraft and this old YT teachings of where things come from. And this is where they get this shit from. Right out our ancient teachings of stars, right? What's interesting about this is they have done hundreds of deities the same way. And they teach us this stuff like as if it's real. This stuff is not real. This stuff is coming from YT people creating deities off of stars and wanting to put demonology with it because it's under the southern hemisphere. Simple. Roll the coin. That's what they doing. This is what they doing. Now, let me show y'all some more stuff. This is the back of $1, right? This is the back of $1. By separating the pyramid from the all-seeing eye, that is the meaning of breaking the knowledge of the people from their knowledge, right? This symbol represents the breaking of a knowledge from a people on a landmass that do not understand this no more. Therefore, they do not know their culture. Therefore, they break it from the pyramid. To break the knowledge from the body stands, but there is no knowledge of the ancient culture. Right? Yeah, you're right. By removing capstones or separating it, that is breaking the knowledge of a people. Right? But let me show you where this comes from. Right here. The mound or the pyramid. The sun, the Sirius star, all-seeing eye. This is the harvest. The mound or the pyramid, the sun, the all-seeing eye. When the Sirius star is in front of the sun, it makes a black spot. People, black spot. That's why they call it the all-seeing eye. Now, why is this important, Truth? Why is this important? That's our ancient knowledge. So by breaking it from the body of the knowledge of the people, we break their culture. They don't know their culture no more. This is our culture, right? When this happens, it's harvest time. It's harvest time. Over the top of the mound, sun, Sirius, right? See that mound right there in Tennessee? With that sun and the Sirius rising right over the top of the mound? Sun and Sirius, helixual rising right over the mound. They think these mounds they try to tell us these mounds don't mean that they're just pieces of dirt. They're just a piece of, nah. This is the first astrology teaching on the face of the earth in earthen mounds. Because the pyramid does the same thing, right? This is the all-seeing eye. This is the top of the pyramid. This is this. That's our knowledge, right? So, when you see people doing this, it don't automatically mean they're evil. They taught us that was evil. You see Jay-Z doing this, he know this. He know this. He got to know this, right? Sometimes people get enlightened and they start doing certain things. We think they're evil because they taught us it was evil, right? Beyonce uses the mother goddess as her theme. Start looking at Beyonce's theme and she used the mother goddess, people. It's ancient melanated people's culture. Ain't nothing evil about it. Jay-Z used this. That's this. The harvest. The harvest makes sure your people eat. That's what that means. Roll the corn. Look. Mound. This is Cahokia. This is Cahokia. That sun finna ride right over the top. This is our ancient knowledge of agriculture. This is what kept our people fed and everybody else hungry. We put the mound right in a spot on the ground where the sun and the Sirius is rising for helixual rising, just like Egypt. Right over here in America. So you go to these mounds on the solstice day, equinox or solstice day, this is what you will see coming from different directions. All right? I'm going to have to shrink that one. Hold on. Directions. All right? I'm going to have to shrink that one. Hold on. As above is below. Give me a two. As above is below. This is what your ancestors taught. As above is below, but it's in reverse on the ground. See Betelgeuse up here in the sky? On the ground, Betelgeuse is down. You see it? Regal is up. In the sky, Regal is down. This is the Ankh cross, people. Boom, boom, boom. Circle around here, going through the Pleiades. Taurus is in this area. Hyades is in this area. So cross, Ankh, going around like here. This is the key of life. This is the real key of life. All that other shit these hunter-gatherers teaching, they don't know what they're talking about. The key of life is survival of your people. The key of life is agriculture. Because without agriculture, you cannot feed your people. You will starve to death. The key to us staying alive is survival. We have to feed basicness. We have to feed our people. So when this happens in the sky, summer solstice, helixual rising in that area, harvest time, people. You reap what you sow. When this happens, it's time to sow. Roll the coin, and this fed your people. When everybody else on earth was starving, we was using this, feeding our people. Why are we God's chosen people? Because we taught this to people who couldn't feed their people. You starting to get it now? Why are we the Hebrews? Because Hebrew is passing through or crossing over, teaching people this. You get it now? I know you get it now. You feel it. You feel it in your, yeah. Whoever created advanced agriculture created the star alignment for the agriculture. We got the oldest mounds aligned with these stars in the world. We created this for agriculture and took it around the world to other civilizations. Right? And it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it became Egyptian mythology and Sumerian mythology and all of that, right? So you got to understand the basics. Sumerians believe in the same stars. Egypt believed in the same stars, people. It ain't by coincidence. It's because the people took that knowledge over there and taught the people on that land. Nature's chosen people have a covenant with God or nature to teach this knowledge around the world. Go to a land not planted. Go to a land not planted where people are starving and teach this. Nature's chosen people. Hebrew or Hebrew, Atlantean, whatever you want to call them. This is what we teaching. Ain't no knowledge if we starve, people. Ain't no knowledge if we starve. Think about it. Whatever we done, it was done for survival at first. Once we advanced, it turned into math, astrology, building structures and all of that, right? So I want y'all to understand that. Without this, mapping out when to plant and harvest the crops, we wouldn't even have no people here to do nothing, to build no pyramids, to build no mounds and temples, to put no ancient knowledge in the ground with burials. We wouldn't have none of that because the people wouldn't have survived. Right? Now, this is how great your ancestors was. This is how great your ancestors was in Tamari. We didn't have to take this around the world, people. We could have stayed where we was at and rolled the coin, and everybody else would have fell off long time ago. Wouldn't be no Egypt. Wouldn't be no Samaria. Wouldn't be no damn Easter Island. Wouldn't be no wouldn't be no Chaldeans or no damn Hindus. Or none. It wouldn't be none of that. If we would have just stayed over here and rolled the coin to our star alignment that we created, it wouldn't be no big civilizations around the world because agriculture fed the people to build these structures. Civilized agriculture, right? Now, we had to be a great people to take this knowledge with the bag of corn and the knowledge and all of that to other places and teach people this. We could have been low down and just stayed at the crib. But our connection with nature sent our people around the world to teach this. Roll the coin. I see somebody laughing in the comments. You think it's a joke? You think it's funny, huh? You laugh to death? Okay. You got to understand. You must understand. I'm going to show you, though. I'm going to teach you. This ain't nothing to laugh at. Watch this. the origin of North American Indian. I really believe that he is the real Jewish race. I mean the stock of the real 10 tribes. And that for the following reasons. First, they were to go to a land not planted or known, which to be sure Asia and Africa were, if not Europe. Hold on. A land not planted or known. Asia, Africa, or Europe, huh? Okay. Now, before the flood, there were lands not planted or known, people. Wasn't no crops in Africa before the flood. Wasn't no crops in Europe like that before the flood. Our covenant with nature is to take this knowledge to the land not planted or known. This the God. See, now I gotta get a little deeper. Cause people be thinking they know everything, but they be lost out here. They lost. You gonna get found in here looking. You gonna get found in here looking. Roll the coin. You gonna get found. Hold on. Let me show you what the Bible say. But they really talking about nature. The covenant. What's the covenant, truth? Might have to go get that receipt. Hold on. Let me go get the receipt. Hold on. Covenant, truth. Might have to go get that receipt. Hold on. Let me go get the receipt. Hold on. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Now, if God is nature, and God has a covenant with God's chosen people, what's the covenant, truth now? Here go the covenant right here. The agriculture covenant. Right? Between humans and the land, where obedience to divine laws bring blessings of agricultural abundance. And the disobedience of that is, the curse of that is famine and hardship. The covenant is depicted through agricultural metaphors, enlightening things of stewardship, fruitfulness, and the consequences of your choices. This is why we have a covenant with nature or God. The people from Tamari got that covenant. This why we ain't no Africans. This why we ain't no damn Middle Eastern people. This why we ain't no Asians. We ain't no Native Americans. The covenant is with nature. Whoever created this first is God's or nature's chosen people. Y'all be on this internet thinking I just be making this shit up. You don't even believe in your own people from this land, your own kind. All you gotta do is know what you're looking at and know what you're really reading about. You made it religious. It's not religious. Take the religion out of the teaching. Put the survival of your people into the teaching. The survival of your people became religion. You can laugh and joke and play all you want, but until we understand this, you cannot connect to the truth. Our people walking around America today are the bloodline of these humans that was obedient to the land, which had a covenant with nature or God. Not no African, not no Roman, not no Phoenician, not no Egyptian, not no Cushite. Nothing over there is before this. Them other cultures came because we came there. Only one people can do this. Divine laws, bringing blessings of agriculture abundance. What does that mean? You have a duty, nature's chosen people, to take this knowledge of agriculture and astrology around to places not planted. And where did they come from? Now we go back to agriculture. Where did they come from? The land of the plow, the promised land, paradise. Africa is not the land of the plow. Africa is not the land of the fruitfulness and paradise. The Middle East is not paradise. Y'all let these white people tell y'all that shit you want to. Them folks was in, you are cursed if you was in famine and hardship. Them people were cursed. That's cursed land over there, people. You don't understand it yet? Africa was in famine forever. Europe was in famine forever. Spain, all these Moorish motherfuckers, famine. Turkey, famine. All you empires, famine. Y'all ain't no empires. Don't let these niggas tell y'all them empires and they big dogs running around with agriculture. They lying to you. The words sound good. It sound good coming out their lying ass mouth. The empire, the Moorish empire, the Ottoman empire, famine, trash. Wasn't doing shit over there but stealing and hunter-gathering and busting folks' heads and enslaving people. That's not the promised land. Fuck how these people try to explain that it sound good. It is not the promised land. Them people are not the God, nature's chosen people, and they not on nature's chosen land. They did not build them buildings, them mounds, them pyramids. They ain't put no food over there. All they did was steal it and live in it after we created it. Why do you think they enslaved these people who done the divine laws? If you don't understand it, it will happen to you again. They enslaved our people in Egypt, Europe, Turkey, Spain, everywhere. We didn't never learn from that. They came right to America and done that shit again. See what I'm talking about? Only God chosen people could work that cotton field, baby. Only nature chosen people could work that tobacco and cotton and corn field. I'm telling you what I know. Ain't no other person on the face of the earth could have worked that field in the southeast of America. Nobody else but your ancestors. You know why? Because you them people. That's why. All the way up to prisoners of war on the plantation, that bloodline still coming back from them same divine law people. Now you start to understand it? The divine created corn, people. The divine created hemp. The divine created cotton. Come on now. The divine done that, not no motherfucking hunter-gatherers. And we had a bigger purpose. Corn fed the world after that. Am I lying? Am I telling any lies? You can Google it right now. Corn fed the world for a long time. The divine people bought that. The divine people created it. Look it up. The only reason I keep teaching this, bro, because I could move on. He wasn't no fallen angels. He wasn't no fallen angels, bro. These people come from here. Real humans. Real beings. The original people of the earth. They ain't fall out the sky. They came out the dirt. See, that's where you get to. That's where you get mixed up at. Red clay dirt people coming out of mound. Why do you think the mound is so significant to the creation story of Ben Ben? Roll the corn. Show y'all something else, man. I just got some simple receipts. It just gonna take you straight to the point. Ain't no use in playing, bro. Ain't no use in playing with the truth. Let me show you something. Don't play with the truth. Do not play with the truth. Roll the corn. Where that receipt at? Roll the corn. God's chosen people. Right there. Nature's chosen people right there. See that? Smoking tobacco. See that? They created that. Their ancestors created tobacco. They don't come from nowhere else but here. You got to understand it. See this right here? See that? In Egypt, you see that? All this stuff got a meaning. American stars. There's a representation of American stars over the top of America. In Egypt. Why do you think our flag look like that today? Why do you think our flag look like that today? Why is this on the wall in Egypt? These people come from where his representation come from. Aguila, the red, white, and blue star. The head of Aguila, the head of the eagle. The head of the eagle is the red, white, and blue stars. Why you think they call America the eagle with the red, white, and blue flag? Come on now. Stick with me. Stick with me. Now, why is there looking like an American flag in ancient Egypt? Why? Think about that. Think about that, y'all. Come on. Think about it. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? Red, blue, and white. The head of Aguila. The eagle. Always over America. Where you think them people came from on that mural in Egypt? Huh? That's what the red, white, and blue come from. Roll the coin. I'm just telling you now. I'm showing you where they come from. You just got to be able to decipher through the bullshit. That's all. Decipher through the bullshit and you will understand. Decipher through the bullshit and you will understand. The ancestors told you. Copper color, African, Mongolian. Break the code. Put it in your head. Tutankhamun wasn't no damn pharaoh. Tutankhamun was a Nubian, a Cushite. His grandmama and them was Cushites. How the hell he a pharaoh now? That man was a Cushite. His ancestry were Cushites, Nubians. But the YT people want to tell you he's some type of evil pharaoh. Well, who all these people is? If he was an Egyptian, he'll look like that. If he was an Egyptian, he would look like that. His ancestry come from them copper people. And y'all already know who this is. You already know who that is right there. These are mortal enemies of our people. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to be mean or rude, but them people been attacking us, bro. Over here with that brown skin, they attacking you. They stealing your shit. They stealing your shit. Then the Arabs come and wipe everybody down. Then the Arabs come after them too, wipe everybody out. Dravidians and shit. Roll the coin. Now you see history? Because these are not the same people. You know why? Simple, common sense. Common sense, people. Take all the mythology and all the bullshit out of the teachings. The stronger, taller, more well-built, older bloodline, well-nourished people ran the areas. We were well-nourished, older DNA. We eating good. We working out. We running around shooting bow and arrows. We all put together better than these people. They wasn't eating like us. Because we had been figured out the ancient knowledge of agriculture. You see it now? Do you see it? The Spanish were malnourished when they came to America. That's why Tuscaloosa way taller and way stronger and more muscular. He been eating better than they have. They ain't been eating shit. See, you got to get back to the basic common sense of the knowledge. These countries over there were not eating like us. Therefore, you can knock their damn teeth out and the wind blowing gonna knock their teeth out. They weak. The gun saved them, people. They weak as dope fiend teeth. Roll the coin. And they got diseases and they are malnourished. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just telling the truth history of the world. Famine. Come on now. Who are these people? You got to go look directly at the people. Who are they? Right? Who are these people, bro? Look at all the plants. Look at all the plants and the pottery with the plants. Look at all the stuff we bring in. Come on, man. Who are these people? Stop playing, man. Let's get down to the nitty gritty now. Who are they? Who bringing all this agriculture with the American stars over the damn country in red, white, and blue on a boat farm? Who are these people? And they copper. Common sense. If you don't want to believe it, that's on you. But common sense gonna show you the truth. Once you learn what your ancestors were doing and what was they covenant with nature, their covenant with so-called God, is to bring these agriculture to places that do not have it. Break the code. This is how you break the code. This is how you break the code, people. Roll the coin. Aguila is the eagle. Aguila is the eagle. Roll the coin. Aguila is the eagle right there. This is the summer triangle that's over America. That's where they get this stuff from. Hold on. That's where this stuff come from now. They didn't create none of this stuff. We created it. Therese, Altair, and Alshan, the head of Aguila. Red, blue, and white star over America. Then Rome took the knowledge. Rome started using the eagle. Because they still in the northern hemisphere, but at the same time, it sure ain't older than here. Therese, Altair, and Alshan is the red, white, and blue stars. That's where the red, white, and blue flag comes from. Right? Let me show you something else. And in the sky, this is how this looks. There go your 3 stars of the head right there. And this is how this looks, like a bird with the wings out. In the sky. Red, white, and blue. You see it? The summer triangle is still over America right now. Because it hovers over America the whole summer. During the harvest season, it made it this important. Everything in the sky during the summer is important to our culture. And that's where they come from. Now, we get to looking at some of these Indians. Red, blue, red. This even messed up depictions. Red, white, and blue. See that? Red, white, and blue. See that? Let's go to Mexico. Red. That's why we wearing red, white, and blue, people. From the stars. Let's go to Mexico. Show you Montezuma and them. Show you them. Here they go right here. Red, blue. Red and blue. See it? Gold crowns. We was already wearing red, white, and blue, people. Now, but at the same time, you got to understand this right here. See that skirt? You see that skirt? Of Atina, the Florida Indian? Utina? See that skirt? You see that skirt? Roll the coin. See that skirt? See that skirt? Same people. This is a depiction of a Florida Indian. Look just like the book. Look just like the book. We ain't making this shit up. Temuca Indians, descendants of the Mississippian culture, descendants of the North American mound builder. You see the two things on the chest? You see the two chest plates? Let's go back to the book. Shit ain't made up. This ain't no more. This is an Indian. See the two chest plates on his chest? You see the two chest plates, right? Roll the coin. Hold on. You see the two chest plates. Let's go back to the book. Let's get back to the book. Hold on. Two chest plates. Roll the coin. They go one, but I'm going to give you one with the two. Hold on. They go one of the chest plates, but I got another one with two somewhere. Roll the coin. They rocking two or three of them. Hold on. Let me find the receipt, man. Let me find the receipts. Whoa! Santoriona. Two chest plates. See that? Red, white, and blue. Two chest plates. Full of emeralds and whatever. With the skirt on. With the knee brace. See the knee braces? With the skirt. With the two on the chest plate. Santoriona. Interesting. They go to knee brace. They go to skirt. Oh, let's go find Santoriona depiction. Hold on, that's the other Indian. That's Utina right there. Let's go find Santoriona. It's the same stuff. Acting like this stuff don't exist. Roll the coin. It exists. What happened to my receipts? Hold on. Santoriona now. Two chest plates. Armband. Neck. Crown. See that? This is a depiction of Santoriona. Roll the coin. Let's go back and look at the other one in the book. Chest plates, armbands, crown, legs. Florida Indians. Whitewashed. Whitewashed, bro. Whitewashed. Whitewashed. This is the earth cross of the American Indian. The center of the universe. The horizon, the earth cross. Copper, made out of copper. We were digging copper out of Georgia and the Great Lakes. And the Great Lakes. This is from Georgia. Power to the people. Hop in the chat. You got like 5 seconds, big dog. Hop in the chat. You don't want to talk to me, do it. I sent you a request. Where you at? Where your request at, big dog? You don't want to talk to me. I sent you another request. Come on, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Come on, power to the people. Come show the power to the people. You scared? Start the break. Get your ass out of here. Speak up for your people. I'm gonna speak up for mine. See what happened? See what happened when you try to talk to these hunter-gatherers? They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk no more. This ain't all that old fluffer knowledge right here. This ain't no fluffer. This that shit gonna run you out of business. This that shit running aliens out of business. This that gangster shit running aliens and hunter-gatherers out of business. It's that real Mississippian shit right here. We running you out of business. You ain't gonna be able to sell no more wolf tickets. Ain't no more Pleiadians. Ain't no more damn Inky and Enlil giving DNA and Yakub with the fat head and ain't no more of that shit, bro. It's over. Shut your YouTube channel down. Shut your TikTok down. Shut that shit off. It's over. You had y'all run. I hope y'all save some money. Hope y'all save money off culture simulating my people culture, bro. Hope you got your bankroll up because your ass finna go broke on this internet fucking with me. I'm not letting y'all make it. You are not finna get rich off my people's history and making it mythology, putting other cultures that ain't got nothing to do with it into it, bro. You not finna say you Thoth. You not finna say you Haru. You not finna say you goddamn Osiris, Inky, Tiamat. You not finna say none of that shit no more. You not finna say you no goddamn Isis. You not finna do that no more. Cause you not them, you not that entity. All that pagan worship finna stop. You not finna say my damn ancestors came from over the ice wall, flying in on a fucking spacecraft. You not finna say this shit no more. Hell no. Roll the coin. You not finna do that no more. You finna get a credit to the people buried in them areas. That's it. Point blank period. All that old splicing DNA and splicing and turning monkeys into man and all this old gray alien had a baby with a human and all this reptilian shit. It's over. You better go capture one of them motherfuckers and put him on film. You better go capture an alien or a reptilian and put his ass on film to get your page back. It's over. It's over. Bro, you better go out there with a net and grab a damn gray alien. His ass better know how to talk. He better tell the story with his people in it. I ain't going for none of this shit no more. Roll the coin. Everywhere I look, I see melanated culture. Even with the Sumerians. You better turn into an alien hunter and hunt one of them motherfuckers down and bring them to the mounds and let us see him and pat his ass on the head for us to believe you, bro. He better be down there. We patting him on the head like, okay, he real. Get him out of here. You ain't didn't do that, bro. Stop it. I'm on your ass. I'm sick of y'all, bro. Ain't no giant aliens built shit. Ain't no being fell from the sky, dog. Earth matter fell from the sky and created the man on the planet. Yeah. Earth, yeah. Universe, yeah, coming out of the sky in particles. Ain't no whole being fall out the sky and help your ass do nothing. Nothing. Y'all kill all that shit, it's over. I've been seeing less and less and less alien and idol worship on my timeline, and I feel better about it every day. We got niggas in the books now. Niggas in the books studying like they ass trying to pass the bar. Because they know they can't come with that weak shit no more. You can't come with it. We done raised the bar. The bar too high. You come with that weak shit, everybody else following you. Put corn in your chat, dude. You see that weak shit, put the corn in his chat. We gonna make you motherfuckers go back to the study hall. Right? In that motherfucker all night. That's what you gonna have to do. Cause just going to read what Zachariah Sitchin wrote about Nibiru and teaching it, no, you ain't getting away with that no more, big dog. Fuck Zachariah Sitchin, the Anunnaki dude. You just want to read out his book and try to charge $20 every 30 days. You not finna get no money off that no more, you hunter-gatherer. I'm gonna give you chapter 1 of the Anunnaki. Inky came on the flying saucer. Inky is stars from the southern hemisphere. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just like Beetlejuice. Here go Inky right here. Here go Inky. Here go Inky right here. Beetlejuice, Betelgeuse, southern hemisphere, some type of deity. Here go Inky right here. Y'all believe in Beetlejuice too, huh? See, this is why I break this bullshit down, because they give you, this is mythology put in a movie form. That's all this is. Beetlejuice is Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is in the southern hemisphere. Huh? Betelgeuse in the southern hemisphere, truth? Southern hemisphere. Let me get a receipt. Hemisphere, truth? Southern hemisphere. Let me get a receipt. Roll the call. Give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2. You hear me? Give me a 2. Give me some corn. Beetlejuice is really Betelgeuse. Hold on. Y'all believe in Beetlejuice too, huh? You Anunnaki hunter-gatherers? Come on. Betelgeuse is in the southern hemisphere. Beetlejuice is a demon. Beetlejuice is a ghost, a demon. A star from the southern hemisphere. Okay, what the fuck is Inky? Inky, of Akkadian counterpart associated with the stars of which were a band of constellations in the southern celestial hemisphere. Some scholars suggest that the star Canopus was also identified with Inky. Modern astronomical classifications of the southern hemisphere. Enlil is the northern hemisphere. Inky is the southern hemisphere. Beetlejuice is the southern hemisphere. A star from the southern hemisphere. All of that shit the same. Roll the card. Inky fighting the bull of heaven. Is Inky is stars passing Taurus. Bro, y'all finna shut these pages down with this elementary ass knowledge acting like it's some big dog shit. It's over. I know truth now hurt your pockets. I'm sorry. I know I hurt your pockets. I know your views going down. I know your views going down, big dog. But at the expense of my people, I don't give a fuck if you starve. If that's what you're eating off of, for the expense of my people, you can starve. We don't hear this shit, bro. Roll the corn. If y'all are getting paid off the expense of my people, y'all can starve. Paying for alien info is crazy work. Man, my boy, what my boy name was? The bald head cat. Bald head cat. Come back tomorrow and pay $5.99 for more alien stories. See you tomorrow, my good people. Have a great night. Shut your weak ass up. Ain't nobody paying for this shit. We sick of that. Meet me at the Mounds, bro. August the 16th. Ottawa, Georgia. I'm gonna be out there smoking cigars on the top. Roll the corn. That's how I feel right now. Because we not finna play with y'all no more, bro. Billy Carson. I saw you pop up at Billy. Let me tell you something, Billy, if you listen. I saw you pop up at Top Cat event on top of Stone Mountain. I saw you, Billy. Billy, if you come out there where I'm at, we finna have a talk. Don't come out there with truth now, trying to give me hugs and shit. I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that old Billy out of here. Let me give him a... No, fuck all that. Billy, why are you teaching my people that our history is alien history? Put the mic in his face. Fire the fucking camera up. Billy, you out there to debate me on the mic. Don't you better not pull up. See, Top Cat supposed to got on your ass. Roll the corn. I ain't letting you make it like that. You have taught our people so much bullshit that it affected our people from that one man. I know you were trying to keep it cool, Top Cat, but truth now gonna put the fire on him. Hey, come here. Fire that camera up right there. Fire your phones up. Billy, I'm gonna be just like I did with the microphone. Give me the mic. Give me something. Billy, come here, dog. Billy. Did aliens create man out of monkey? Through the text. Fuck the text, Billy. We don't want to hear all that old white boy shit. The text and all the ancient text. No, fuck that. Did aliens put DNA in monkeys and created me? What's the answer, Billy? Well, I don't know for sure truth now, but the text say that they gave Billy. You shaking, Billy? We got 1,000 people out here, Billy. Look, don't lie to these people. They might kick you in your ass. Billy. Now, Billy, is it possible that an older human race, more sophisticated, mixed in with these damn hunter-gatherers and had a better race of people? Is that possible, Billy? I think it could be possible, truth now. Billy, did the Atlanteans bring agriculture and structure building? Yeah, that's true. Billy, is the corn in there somewhere? No, I don't think the corn in there. That's when truth now step in with the receipts. Corn, Egypt, corn, Samaria, corn. Oh, could it be that the time the people from America, all the Atlanteans, went bringing the corn to these unplanted places? We know the truth now. We got to sit down and go through the information, but you could be right now. Billy, get the fuck out of here. Roll the corn. We don't want to talk to you no more. Shut the camera off, man. Billy, get your ass away from out here, bro. Billy, you a Mississippian. Billy, you are a Mississippian, Billy. Billy, you not from the Middle East, Billy. No matter how many Arab Islam stories they told you about these aliens, your ass got Mississippian blood. You from Florida. Billy, we know you want to ride Maybach, Billy. Even I like a nice Benz. I ain't gonna lie, I like a nice Benz. Billy, I know you want to ride Maybach, Billy. But Billy, you can't ride Maybach at the expense of your own people. Go sell some dope or something like the rest of us. Go sell some marijuana and make the biz money and go buy you one. I'd rather you do it like that than teach my people the wrong history, Billy. Go get it out the mud like the rest of us. Because doing it at the expense of our people sets us back. Billy, you got the greatest people on the earth blood in your veins, bro. You ain't got to claim nothing else. You ain't got to act all super smart and you ain't got to do that shit, Billy. Just tell the truth. You ain't no dumb nigga. Just come on with the facts and shame the devil and shame Beetlejuice. Roll the corn. I seen Billy out there hugging Indians and shit. Billy out there hugging Indians on top of Stone Mountain. Billy. You out there with love. You out there hugging the Indians, Billy. Now, I know it was a peaceful thing. Shout out to Top Cats. It was peaceful. I saw the videos. It's going to be peaceful with me too, but I got questions. Microphone, please. All you little Africans going to run out there. I got questions. Where you from, dog? Nigeria? Bro, what you doing out here? You assimilating out here? What you doing? I got questions for random people, bro. Come here. I saw you on the internet talking this shit. Come here. I got questions. Stop being nosy. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all, bro. Come on now. Now, at least Billy got the bloodline. Billy cool. But Billy, you going to have to acknowledge that bloodline, Billy. You got to acknowledge the bloodline, Billy. Just do that and we cool. Now, you Africans, y'all going to have to stay y'all ass in the car. All y'all Africans coming out there trying to kick knowledge? No. Stay in the car, bro. Cut your AC on, dog. We'll be out here and move around. Because it's getting to the point, y'all. People are so damn greedy, bro. People so greedy these days, it's pathetic. It's all about the greed at this point. It's all about the greed, bro. And I hate to say this, but I gotta see it, bro. Somebody said something to me, bro, that bothered my soul, but I never said nothing about it, right? And I ain't gonna tell y'all who said it, and I ain't gonna tell y'all where it come from or none of that, but they were saying poor, righteous teachers. I don't want to be a poor, righteous teacher. And when I heard it, I was done with these people. What the fuck is a poor, righteous teacher? Think about that. I'd rather lie and get rich than live normal telling the truth. I'm not going to be a poor righteous teacher. I'm talking about, yeah. People y'all know, big knowledge on the internet. I don't want to be a poor righteous teacher. They bother my soul. Because the wisest man on the face of the earth was not rich, right? That don't mean he couldn't get rich. That means he was poor because he was righteous. See, you gotta listen to the words they saying. A lot of people got rich doing wrong, bad, evil things. A wise man knows, if I end up average or poor and I live the righteous life, I still won in the end, right? What do you mean by I don't want to be a poor righteous teacher? There are other things you can do to acquire money and not affect your people, right? There are a lot of things you could do to be successful and teach the right thing. But if you're going to put it all together, you're going to do whatever it takes to get rich off of the knowledge of your people. Even lie. Even call yourself a deity. Even, just to keep the story going on some mythology stuff. That's how I feel what you're saying, right? We know the truth now had a real career, right? I had a real career, so I didn't ever bank on nothing like this to make me no money. I was already okay when I started teaching this, right? From my great grandmama, right? But before I ever hit an internet platform, I was already, doing what I had to do. I'm gonna say it like that. But I would never put those things together, because that makes it seem like if you tell the truth, you will be not abundant, right? It's not true at all, bro. That's what they told us we have to do, right? That's what they want to teach us. We have to sell out to be abundant. That's what they want us to do. But the tables are turning. The tables are turning. See, now, if you lying, you're not going to be abundant no more. Only the truth tellers are going to be abundant in whatever they want to do. Only the truth is going to be abundant from now on, because we have changed the culture. So now, while you put all your eggs in the basket of being whatever you want to be abundant, whatever you got to say or do or act like or idolize, you can't switch your story up now. Your story can't switch now, right? You switch your story now, you're going to fall off anyway. Therefore, it's pressure on so-called content creators who just trying to make money off of culture. It's pressure on them right now. I hope they kept their day job. Keep your day job, big dog. Because you're gonna be starving in a minute. Only nature's chosen people gonna eat in a minute. Just like they taught it in history. It's gonna come right back round to them same people who had the covenant with nature, them the only people gonna eat in a minute. Everybody else gonna be getting scraps. And I'm not prophesizing it. I just know how it's gonna play out. Because once you learn the truth, it's gonna play out one way. One people gonna do one thing. Everybody else who faking it is not gonna be prosperous. I'm telling you. Just give it a matter of time. That's why, like Rashad Poet say, virtue, you can never be poor, and you can never be poor and virtuous. See, that's what they don't know. You can never be poor and virtuous. It don't go together. Because your poor is not the next man's poor. Virtuous, you will never be poor and virtuous. Poor is a thing created by a colonizer. Oh, you ain't got no big old house, you poor. You ain't got no big old car, you poor. You ain't eat no big old 5-course meal today, you poor. That don't make you poor. They teaching that, not the virtuous. The virtuous eat just enough to fill themselves up and they stop. Ain't no gluttony, ain't no extra chips, ain't no extra cookies, ain't no extra piece of chicken. They eat just enough that the earth gave them for the day and they stop. That's what the virtuous do. The greedy keep eating, committing a deadly sin of gluttony. The greedy keep getting all the money, cutthroat everybody. The greedy keep sleeping with all the women, all the lust. Lustful. Sin. You think we didn't really create that stuff? We did. Greed is going to put you where you're supposed to be. Now, I know y'all see some of these YT people who got a lot of money and I know people look up to them, right? Let me tell y'all something about that. One day, that fiat currency is not going to be worth nothing. And I don't think it's going to be long. I think it's going to be before 21st, the year 2100, I think it's going to happen before then. 75 years from now. I'm going to give it that long, if that long. It's not going to be worth nothing. Only thing going to be worth something is the people who can get them some seeds and some land and go out there and farm it and feed their family. It's the only thing going to be worth something. Only thing going to be worth something. And whatever you can mine out of the earth, only thing worth something. Going way back into ancient times. It's going to go backwards in a minute. I'm telling you. You think it's going forward. They're going forward too fast. It's going to go backwards soon. You're going to have to get back to the basics soon. They are tearing the planet up at a rate so fast that they don't even understand. They are sealing their own fate. We see it. They don't. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. This is the most powerful thing I'm going to say that y'all hear me say in a long time. What if God is nature, What do you have to go against and try to change for you to act like you a God? Put it in the chat. If God is nature, what do you have to change or control that'll make you a God? This is how you people think. Nature. This is how you peep out the colonizer. The colonizer want to control your mind and your spirit. Then he tries to control nature on the big side. Right? Now, this is how you peep out the evil people. This is how you peep them out. If they can try to make themselves an idol to control spirituality or act like they are ascending faster than other people, that's how you peep them out. It's a couple of things these people do that I want y'all to start noticing, right? Idol worship. That's one. I can ascend faster than you and teach you how to ascend. That's bullshit. Because we so plugged into the matrix right now, ain't nobody just really even getting close to it. I'm telling you the truth. That is hard to do. You got to be a monk at this point. Idol worship. That's one. Hunter-gatherers, that's what they do. Right? Claiming to be another entity or being. That's the first sign. Shit going wrong. That's one. Two, you literally lie to a people about certain things to put yourself in their culture. You literally do it. You literally tell people that this their language. This where your culture came from over here with these people. This what these words mean. Tingle with the wordplay. The wordplay and switching of languages and culture, adding cultures to other cultures, trying to blend them and make them sound like you know what the fuck you talking about. That's cultural assimilation. Idol worship, the switching of languages and culture. Putting two cultures together and switching of languages. Agents. You might not be an agent, but you sure got the wrong background because you're doing the wrong thing, right? Now on the big side, it's nature control. Control and storm. This the corporation right here. See, on a regular level, you got to go with idol worship and the switching of your cultures and adding cultures to your culture that never was a part of your culture. When you see people doing that, something ain't right, right? Because ain't no real Mississippian add no French to nothing. I'm sorry, but I'm just not. Ain't no real people who know that there's no idols. We use the stars to feed our people, not trying to claim to be no idol. That's on the basic level. 3, teaching aliens and shit and other beings created things that melanated people created. You're a cultural assimilator, right? 4, if you're not connected to this through both sides of your ancestry, just tell the truth. You ain't got to try to force this side of the ancestry. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. My people from here, my people from here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You put the truth out first, we keep it real. Don't try to force this side and act like you ain't never went down with the other side. So what did we worship? I don't think we really worship nothing. We showed respect to nature. We showed respect back to nature because nature is what fed us. Nature is earth, sun, wind, dirt, all of that. Not just the sun. We show respect to nature for giving us a good harvest to feed our people. That's what that was, right? Now, the corporation controls government. Controls government and nature. They are the ones putting out these fake ass storms and busting levees and they want to control nature. This is the biggest enemy, right? Something I showed y'all the other day, I want to show y'all again. Right here. See the water tower? Ain't no water in that tower, big dog. All I see is some type of machine to control nature. HARP, CERN, some of that nature. Now, this is the biggest evil on the planet. This is the biggest evil on the planet. You know why? Because when you play with nature, you don't want nature to come back and play with you. When you don't let things happen in a natural order, things go bad. Tsunamis, hurricane, 160 miles an hour, tornado, 130 miles an hour. Then the earth get to playing around and woo, we don't want them problems. Hunter-gatherers can fuck the laws of nature up and hurt all us. Right? Let me give you an example. You do this harp in the middle of the ocean, and this thing is too powerful. You got a hunter-gatherer in there playing with the power, running up the speed of the hurricane. The speed of the hurricane causes a tsunami on the southeast of America, New Orleans, Gulfport. Y'all think it's a joke. And boy, when they come down through there 50, 100 feet tall tidal waves. Just like in over there in Japan, China somewhere. Something went wrong over there. That tsunami was too high. Earthquakes. Messing with the earth. Earthquakes. Volcano. Lava come out the earth through earthquakes. We can't do nothing about that. It's over with. If the earth cry, a lot of people gonna die. I gotta tell you the truth. But by doing this, you are playing with the laws of nature. You make other things in nature trigger that didn't supposed to trigger, and a lot of people lose their life. Trying to flood out a certain area, trying to hit a certain area with a tornado, right? You end up triggering other tornadoes and other water events and earthquakes and things coming out of the earth. You trigger other things that you cannot control once you play with nature. You cannot play with nature, bro. This is one of these things. I just want to show y'all that. There ain't no water tower. So, I just want y'all to be aware that there are stuff going on that people are really trying to trick you on, right? They want you to think this and that and that and that, and it's not really that. But that is the agenda they want to push. It's all about agenda pushing. Some people just want the money. That's their agenda. Some people want to switch their heritage with your heritage and put it all together. That's their agenda. Some people want to add shit together and act like it's the original. That's their agenda. These people want to put lines in the sky and poison us, poison the water, control the weather. They want to play God. And by playing God, you don't even want to see what happened. So start looking at this thing in through the eyes of other people. Ask yourself, what are these people's agenda? If these people's agenda to teach the truth and the absolute truth, and they will keep researching until they find out the truth, or they just gonna put on what they want to tell you, or they just gonna give you what they think is happening through some type of mythology teaching. Because I'm not gonna never come on here with no mythology. Never. I can't do it. Too much real history to teach fake history. I got some things wrote down from 2 years ago. Mound spots, military parks. I ain't even got to the bottom of the list yet. I've been going down the list for 2 years. It's so much stuff in America that is unresearched, people. They just put some on top of it and we forgot about it. Ain't no use of me making up no mythology. It's too much real shit going on to be faking. Come on, man. I got a list I ain't even touched half. I ain't even got to the third of the list yet. Just mound complexes. I ain't even nowhere near over 70% of that list. We got real ancestors buried there. Why would I go talk about some shit that don't even make, that ain't even real? And I got shit right up the street from where I was raised that I ain't even through researching. Bodies and crowns, copper crowns, and melanated people all in these mounds. That's what I'm focused on, the truth. And that's it. Because the truth, at the end of the day, only thing gonna get us to where we're supposed to be. Even if we can't figure out everything, we closer than we ever been. I'm cool with that. We are closer to the truth than we ever been in a long and throughout history. We this close. We almost there. I can feel it. If I didn't feel it, I wouldn't say it. I can feel it. We this close. We breaking it. We done broke the code on so much real stuff. It's amazing. So even if long as we in the ballpark, we might not be all the way right all the time, but as long as we in the ballpark, we in left field. We in the field. They had us outside the whole field one time, bro. We didn't understand none of this stuff. We in the playing field now. We got a chance to win the game. And that's all I ever wanted, right? That's all I ever wanted, y'all. I love y'all, and I'm in love with you. August the 16th, Ottawa Mounds, Georgia, I'm gonna be there. Probably around 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm gonna repeat that every day. Because I got about 30 days to promote it. I want to get as many people as I can out there. August 16th. Ottawa Mounds, North Atlanta, or Cartersville, Georgia, I think. I know it's a lot of people who go through the knowledge, live in these areas, so they can get there and it won't be too bad. Get there, leave by 5, go back home, make it home on time. Right? I just want to chop it up with the people, dap it up with the people, do a live from out there, kind of go over the history of the place. I want people to see these massive mounds with their own eyes. The river with the fish trap, the Birdman, the Copper Birdman artifact is out there. I want y'all to see all this stuff, man, and unite and just swap, you know, chop it up with each other, man, and raise the vibration. Shout out to Top Cats for the Stone Mountain thing when they met up with the people. That was dope. And like I say, I seen a lot of creators talking about don't nobody never do nothing. Don't nobody do nothing. That's the wrong way to approach that, right? Because this stuff ain't easy. Like, it's not easy for people to spend their money and their gas and put their, you know, they got kids and stuff. It's not easy to get out here and do it. We act like it's just sweet. It's not sweet, right? That's why I try to give people 30 days, try to put it together where they can come and we can chop it up a couple of hours. But don't point the finger at nobody else for not putting nothing together and not making no move or not putting no boots on the ground and chopped it up with your people. If you never done it. Don't point the finger at him and say he ain't never done it. Because you ain't never done it. Go look in the mirror. Look in the mirror first. That's what the virtuous do. I'm not going to blame nobody else for my shortcomings. I have to do this. I have to do this myself. But I'm not going to point the finger at another man or another person and say what they didn't do and I didn't do nothing either. That's crazy. That's insanity. Right? So I said, I'm just going to go just do it myself. It ain't even about what nobody say or nothing. It's just more about we got to make a move. We got to do something, right? We got to do something. But I'm not going to blame nobody else or point the finger at nobody else for not coming or not being able to make it there. I can't. Or them not putting their own event together. That's not what this is for. This is for, you know, the people. So I found an open weekend. I wanted to get out there. I just want to let everybody know I'm going to be there. Right? It's just that simple. Then we'll just go from there, you know. That's enough for me. And I'm going to keep on playing events at different mound complexes around the southeast first, because those are the oldest ones. Poverty Point, Watson Break, Moundville, Alabama, Pinson Mounds in Tennessee. These are Lake Jackson Mounds in Florida. Different areas, because all our people kind of live in these areas a little bit. And I got to go up to Ohio for the Hopewell Mounds. In Indiana, up there with Casey making it. And I just want to kind of meet people at these different spots, man, and do a little history on them. And that's how you kind of start a movement with the people personally at the spots. Then we go from there. Right? Love you, know I'm in love with you, man. August 16th, 1 and 2 o'clock, be there. Between 1 and 2, be there. We're going to start it off probably like 2 with some type of live or some type of, you know, small tobacco smoking offering or something. We ain't going to put all this stuff out here and we ain't going to do all this. Not the time for that. But we're going to be out there. We know the truth now. Love you, know I'm in love with you. Y'all have a great day. If you missed the live, go back to my YouTube this evening. It's going to be up there. Go check it out. Galil at the gun, roll the corn. You know the truth now.